Hello, people of the podcasting world.
Sup?
We are back with another episode of Love and Stuff. I am Shane,
I am Max.
and if you like our stuff, give us a like and give us a follow on the SoundCloud, or give us a
Subscribe.
Yeah, that
Hey,
word.
subscribe.
On the YouTube.
Yeah.
You could do all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
Quick shout out to one of our sponsors, at least. We would like to thank Dave's Lube
Dave's Lube.
for sponsoring us for so long with all your lube needs.
Yeah.
Go to Dave's Lube and be safe.
Yeah.
So, do we have anything from the Croatians, or did we get rid of the Croatians?
The Croatians stopped emailing me.
Okay.
However, we do have a new sponsor.
Who's that?
The Czechoslovakian Unification Front.
The Czechoslovakia. Is that a thing?
It is.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, these people, these good, noble people, want to bring Czechoslovakia back together.
And become a country again.
And become a country again.
Because they're not a country.
They're not. You got the Czech Republic.
Right.
You got Slovakia.
Right.
And ever since the fall of the Soviet Union, they've been separated, and they miss each other.
So they're gonna.
So the Czechoslovakian Unification Front wants to bring them back together.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So do they have a message for us, or do they have anything they want to say, or is that their message?
No, I mean, I think they're just getting it out there that they're a thing. Most people don't know they're a thing.
I didn't even know
In fact, truth be told, most people in the United States don't know that Czechoslovakia isn't a country anymore.
Right. I didn't know until we were talking about it the other day, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So just to let you guys know, we have no love questions right now. So being that the show is Love and Stuff, I think today we're going to just talk about some stuff and things. I mean, we're just going to kind of wing it and see how it goes with this other stuff and things.
Yeah.
Because, stuff and things.
Well, let's get into it and
Right.
not just say stuff and things over and over again.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could spend an hour. I could spend an hour doing that.
Let's do stuff, and then
we'll just call
have
that
things.
a podcast right there.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
So-
Subscribe. Like. Visit our website. Do we have a website?
I don't know. Do we have a website?
Do we have a website?
No.
No, we don't have a website.
But we're on iTunes, though. So people could hear us on iTunes.
All right. Are you sure about that?
No.
Is that just what your mother tells you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm not sure. So what kind of stuff do you want to talk about? Since we're talking stuff.
This is a great question. I hadn't honestly considered it.
Well, you said let's get into it, so I figured, you'd want to get into stuff. I got stuff to talk about.
Do it.
Do it. So I did something kind of crazy.
Tell me.
Kind of stupid, I think.
Tell me.
I signed up for the CrossFit Games.
You're kind of crazy.
CrossFit Open, actually.
Yeah,
Not the CrossFit Games, CrossFit Open.
You're kind of crazy. You're kind of stupid.
Right.
You're an old man. What are you going to do?
I'm going to do the CrossFit Open.
right.
18.1 comes out today at like 5 o'clock. So I'll know what I'm getting into. I kind of have an idea of what I'm getting into, and it's not going to be fun for the next 5 weeks.
No,
It's
it
not
lasts
going to be
5
fun.
weeks?
Yeah, it's 5 weeks. It's a workout a week.
Are you doing that thing where you take the thick ropes and you go up and down with them?
No, I don't do that. I might have to climb a rope though.
All right.
Which I can't do. So luckily, part of the deal with the workouts is you can scale the workout. So I don't have to do everything. And they have an old man class.
Nice.
So
That's
I'm in the old
good
man
for
class.
You.
Yeah. They call it the master's class.
The master's class.
It's better than being called old guy class.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that's going on. So I've been prepping for that for like the last week. I thought I had more time, right? Because I signed up last week and I was like, okay, I got about a week. And shit got crazy in my life. And I've only been able to get to the gym once. So it's going to be fun. It'll be interesting.
Well, don't pull a hammy.
I won't pull a hammy. I did that in the beginning. And I had to get back to being normal after that.
All right, don't pull your groin. I got a groin pull once when I was a kid.
Right.
Wow, that hurt.
Right. So I had this image, right, of doing this workout, and you come in and doing this workout. Maybe it was a dream. I'm not sure. But there was a I'm pretty sure it was a dream.
Okay.
I had this dream that I was going into the gym. I was doing the first CrossFit workout, and some reason you were sitting there in like a fold-out chair, eating In-N-Out,
That sounds about right.
and you're like, "I'm working out. I'm working out
My jaw
my jaw. I'm
muscles.
getting these burgers into my stomach."
Yeah, and I'm stretching. I'm
Right.
stretching my stomach out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so you were like, everybody was coming around in the dream. Everybody was coming around to you, being like, "Dude, you're doing a really good job. Keep up the good work." And then they would come around and yell at me,
Yeah.
"Is that all you got? Is that all you got?"
I like that. That's a good dream.
Yeah,
I wanna have that
it was
dream.
kind of a nightmare, though. So there was that, and so yeah, that's going on. Gonna do some battle.
Battle.
So
An epic battle
an
of
epic
old
battle
man
of
strength
old man strength
in the master class.
in the master class. So that's what's going on. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
All right. I've done endurance sports in the past.
You don't look like you do endurance sports.
Well, I don't anymore. You know why?
And endurance would be like you try to put down 2 pizzas.
Yeah, no, I'm going to tell you why I don't do endurance sports
All
anymore.
right.
All right, here's why.
All right.
They're awful.
I don't know. They're kind of fun to me.
They're awful.
I mean, you know what's awful is like cross country running is awful.
I used to be on the cross country team.
That is stupid.
Yeah.
And you don't actually run across country.
Well, I mean, it depends on the particular trail.
Right.
Some of them are across some country.
I guess, but I mean,
But you do a 5K.
right.
But
Which
that's
is
it. You just
You know
run
the
5
only time I'm
kilometers.
ever going to be running
What?
is it when I have to.
Well,
Not
yeah.
just out of pure joy of, hey, I want to go do a 5K. I'm never going to be that guy. Maybe I'll do a 5K if the cops are chasing me or something like that, but I'll never do.
Oh, look at me! I'm a criminal.
Well,
I'm
no,
Mr. Fancy
I didn't
Pants
say
criminal.
I'm a criminal, but I mean, that's one thing I've never understood is people that run out of pure enjoyment of running. Like
I don't get
even
that
though I
either.
do the CrossFit stuff.
Actually,
I hate running.
You know, I do get it because I used to be on the lacrosse team too.
Right,
And on the lacrosse team, we do a different kind of running. We do sprints.
right, which is understandable.
Yeah, and I liked doing sprints.
Right, it's understandable to do sprints and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
but running like I know people that run like 12 miles a day, and it's like, dude,
No,
why?
I know a guy who goes for 100-mile runs. Who the fuck goes for a 100-mile run?
I don't know. I don't
this
get it.
guy, and then I'll see him, and his fucking toenails are falling off. And,
Yeah,
he's just like, yeah, my toenails fall off, whatever, no big.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like 100 miles.
Yeah, 100 miles is like 100 miles.
Yeah,
It's just
I
like
saw
100
a video.
miles.
I saw a video of a dude that did like this. I think it was like 3-state run. It was like 3 states, or maybe it was across country, like literally across the country. And he had to eat in order for him to keep his endurance of running the whole time. He had to eat an insane amount of calories, something
yeah.
like 3,200 calories or something to keep him going.
Oh, yeah,
because
they
it was
like-
like a 24-hour.
Yeah.
In
They like chug buttermilk and shit.
Yeah, no, he was running and people were like literally handing him pizza.
Yeah.
Like he had a box of pizza in his hand while he was running, and he's like throwing down the pizza.
Yeah.
And he was like going through trails and stuff like that. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's what they do.
right. And
These people are insane.
I just don't understand it.
Yeah.
So there's
So let me tell you what else I've done.
what else have you done?
I've done a triathlon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you believe it?
No.
Well, it's true.
No, I don't believe
I
it.
did a
at all.
triathlon. And you know what? Let me tell you about that triathlon. It sucked. It was
Right.
terrible.
Anything like that sucks. It's not fun.
No. It's like, oh, I'm going to swim, and then I'm going to bike, and then I'm going to run.
And it's not like easy. It's not like 2 miles or a mile or something like that. It's
Yeah,
like
I'm going to do this
we're
all
gonna do
fucking day.
we're gonna do a 10-mile swim, followed by a 5-mile bike ride, followed by the fun part of like a 2K run.
Well, yeah, mine wasn't like that.
Right.
It certainly wasn't a 10-mile swim. Yeah, it was like, anyway,
So
it was bad.
yeah, so there's that going on, and then I've been checking out some YouTube stuff going on the YouTube. Have you heard about this Logan Paul cat?
No. Oh, well, let me tell you what else I've done.
All right. We won't get into that guy.
One time, I got it in my head, you know what? I'm gonna climb a big mountain.
Right.
Why?
Why?
Because I can.
Okay.
So I climbed up Mount Rainier.
How long did that take you?
It took a while.
Right.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that stuff anymore?
Because it fucking sucks. It sucks. I climbed up Mount Rainier. I made it to base camp, right?
Right.
It's just half a day of walking uphill in snow.
That is not fun.
And then, the last bit of it, you're walking uphill on a glacier in snow.
That doesn't sound fun.
And then you camp on a glacier
In snow. None of that sounds appealing to me.
And it's wet and it's cold. And
Yeah.
literally, have you been inside a cloud when it started to rain? Like
Yes.
inside a cloud?
Yes.
And just the air turned wet?
You know, what you're telling me, I don't understand stuff like that. I don't understand people that are like, oh yeah, let's go hike in the middle of winter in the snow.
Yeah.
It's cold.
It is cold.
And you're in the snow.
Yeah.
And it's wet. And it's like, who?
Yeah. On the way down, my big toe froze.
Right.
And I couldn't feel my big toe
Right.
for 6 months afterwards.
And I don't get people that do that kind of stuff. Like, they're like, oh, it's so much fun. You get to be out in nature. And like, what do you see in the middle of winter in the snow as far as nature goes? Maybe a polar bear that might eat you, I would think.
There are no polar bears on Mount Rainier.
Right. But so, did you see any animals? Did you see anything?
I honestly don't recall. I remember snow. I remember cold. I remember clouds.
Right.
And I remember my toe freezing. I remember I'm on the way down and I'm thinking, man, my toe is really cold. And I'm thinking, man, my toe hurts. It's really, really cold.
What is
and then I'm thinking, oh, I can't feel my toe anymore. It must be warm. But no, I had lost all sensation in my toe.
How did you not get your toe amputated?
Well, it didn't get cold enough.
Okay.
It got cold enough to kill the nerves, not cold enough to get cut off.
So, man, it's just, I don't get that.
Yeah.
I don't get people that like that's their joy in life is doing stuff. To me, that stuff is crazy. Like jumping out of an airplane. Okay, yeah, I'll think about it.
No fucking way.
I might do it.
Why would I jump out of a perfectly good airplane?
The thrill of it.
If it's going down, sure. But why would anybody jump out of a perfectly good airplane?
The thrill of it.
The thrill of it?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, it's better than being in the snow in the middle of winter in clouds. I mean, that doesn't sound fun. I would rather what I'm saying is I would rather jump out of an airplane than hike a mountain. I would rather jump out of an airplane than do a triathlon. I would rather jump out of an airplane than do a 5K run.
I would never jump out of a perfectly good airplane.
Right, and I would rather, yeah. So that's my I would rather.
Okay.
So that's my game.
I get, like, if you have to choose between the two.
Right.
But I can't see any situation where you would have to choose between the two. So I simply would never jump out of a perfectly good airplane.
Right.
If it's going down and I got a parachute and it's my only way out,
right,
I'll jump out.
Right. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. So there was another thing I was watching on the YouTube. I'm going to change the subject now.
All right.
I was watching on YouTube because I do that quite a bit.
You know what else I've done? I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. We'll get into YouTube.
I watched this video and I thought it was kind of cool. And so I watched this video of this kid got a participation trophy just for showing up and participating in this thing at his school.
Yeah, I used to get those when I was a kid.
Right. His dad, the kid's dad, gave back the participation trophy and said he didn't earn it.
Okay.
And it turned into this whole thing where the school was gonna, I guess it was like a private school. And the school, maybe it wasn't on YouTube that I saw it, but it was like, there was like an article or something like that. And so the school was gonna kick the kid out of the school because his dad was like, no, I don't believe in participation trophies.
Oh yeah, so let's punish the child.
Let's punish the child.
Yeah.
And the school was all up in arms about, oh my God, he doesn't believe in participation. But his point was, if he gets away with just participating, he's gonna think he needs to do the bare minimum all through his life, and he'll just get rewarded for it. And I don't want my son growing up like that, which I thought was kind of cool. Because,
yeah, that's not unreasonable.
Because you see a lot of kids these days growing up growing up and just dealing with their iPads and getting participation trophies because they just show up and they think the world owes them something.
Yeah, I used to do that sometimes. I play little games, you know? And they're like, if you log in today, we'll give you a prize.
Right.
And so I just log in and get my prize.
Right.
And then I go to my unemployment.
Then you're a slacker. And then it turned you into a slacker.
Yeah.
So blame the video games.
Yeah.
So that's what I say.
All right.
I say blame the video games for you being a slacker. Don't take any responsibility, Max.
I blame the participation trophies.
Right.
It's not my fault.
Right.
It's the trophy's fault.
And that's the other thing participation trophies teach you is you don't have to take responsibilities.
No.
Don't take responsibility.
All I gotta do is show up. I don't even have to show up all the time. I really just gotta show up once.
You're right.
And I'll get a fucking cookie.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And all you gotta do is just be like, I'm here. They're like, good job.
Yeah.
Here's your trophy.
Yeah, here's a trophy. Here's your attaboy.
Yeah.
All right, now.
And go deal with life on your own.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's the whole thing about sports and stuff like that it teaches you is like how to deal with people and how to deal with teamwork and how to deal with life. And if you're just getting a participation trophy just for showing up, you're like, oh, that's all I got to do my whole life. Mm-hmm. That's why we got a generation of, I'm going to quote Back to the Future.
All right.
That's why we got a generation of slackers.
Okay.
That's my Back to the Future quote.
Interesting fact about Back to the Future.
Right.
It came out the year I was born.
Really? 1955?
1985.
October 5th, 1955?
1985.
You don't look that old.
I'm not that, well, thank you.
So wait, it came out on October 5th, 1985. So were you born on October 5th, 1985?
No.
That would be kind of cool.
No, it came out the year I was born, but not the day I was born.
Right. That would be kind of cool if it came out the day you were born.
Yeah.
Like it came out like you were born on October 5th. I would like to meet somebody that was born on October 5th, 1985. That's the whole theme of the movie. Is wrapped up in that October 5th, 1985. Since we're on the case of movies, have you seen Black Panther yet?
No, I totally want to. It looks badass.
My roommate saw it and he said it was really good.
Yeah.
But I'm going to review it because
we've both seen the preview,
right? Yeah, the previews make it look really good.
All right, let's drop a review.
Right.
Black Panther. Wait.
Right.
All right, let's do an intro.
Right.
Wow. Movie reviews by Shayne and Max.
Dun-dun.
Perfect. No.
Right.
All right, Black Panther.
Black Panther.
It's
I
awesome.
give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I give it a thumbs up too.
Somewhere in that movie, somewhere in that trailer,
yeah.
I think the Karate Kid makes an appearance.
Oh fuck yeah.
Ralph Macchio.
It's got everything you want. It's got it's got jungles.
Right.
It's got
a guy in a Black Panther suit.
Black Panther suit. It's got
some chick doing a thing with the stick and flipping over cars and stuff.
Fuck yeah. It's got villains.
Yes.
It's got heroes.
Yes.
It's got clouds.
Right.
It's got Africa.
It's got cars.
It's got cars.
And chases.
Fucking lasers.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I
don't know. Maybe there's
somewhere
lasers.
in there. There's probably a love story.
Yeah.
Or maybe not, but I would give it a thumbs up because of the fact that somewhere in that movie, somewhere in there, they don't give it away in the trailer, but I got an inside guy who told me that somewhere in that movie.
Wait, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Okay. Somewhere in that movie, Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid, the original Karate Kid, makes an appearance as the Karate Kid.
Fuck yeah.
How could you get any better than that?
How could you get any better than that? Does it have Mr. Miyagi?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I hope it has Mr. Miyagi.
No, you know who else is in it? There's another appearance by Joe Pesci, who hasn't been in a movie. Who hasn't been in a movie since like Lethal Weapon.
I know Joe Pesci's a boss, dude.
So
Joe Pesci's
you
boss.
got Black Panther alone.
Yeah.
Just for those two cameos, worth seeing.
That's right. And let's talk about Joe Pesci for a second.
Right.
Goodfellas.
Yes.
Casino.
Right.
Home Alone.
Right.
Classics.
Casino, my favorite scene in Casino, by the way, is that scene where they're at the bar and he takes his pen and he stabs that guy in the neck with the pen. Joe Pesci stabbing that dude in the pen.
Is that Casino or Goodfellas?
It's him and Robert De Niro in a bar.
But they were both in bars in both those movies. I think that was Goodfellas.
Maybe it was. No, yeah, it was because it was Casino. Because
Maybe he did
he's
that
like,
in
"Are you
both
messing with
movies."
me? Are you messing with my friend here? If you're messing with my friend, you're messing with me." And then he has to jump on the guy because the guy's like 6 foot or something. And Joe
Okay.
Pesci, he ain't that big. But
No, he's not.
your grandma's calling.
All right.
But yeah, man, Black Panther's worth seeing.
Yeah. Fucking lasers, heroes, villains. Thor might make an appearance. Who knows?
But Ralph Macchio and Joe Pesci do.
Fuck yeah.
So go see Black Panther. Leave us a comment or let us know what you think of it. Let us know what part Ralph Macchio shows up in.
Yeah. But, say spoiler alert first.
Yeah, you got to say spoiler alert. So I think we're going to end this podcast. Like I said, it was just a stuff podcast.
Yeah.
So if you have any love topics you'd like us to talk about, why don't you send us a question?
Yeah. And if you have stuff topics.
Stuff topics
same
are
deal.
good too. Yeah.
Or if you just want to hear us ramble
like we just
aimlessly.
did.
Then shut the fuck up and send us nothing.
Yeah.
And we'll continue to ramble aimlessly.
Ramble aimlessly. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. So yeah, we're gonna sign off with that again. We will see you guys next time.
Yeah. Don't shit yourself, America.
Don't do it.